The camping trip. I went camping with my dad when I was a kid, the kind of trip that felt simple and safe at the time. Just the two of us, a small tent, and a quiet spot deep in the woods. He had been camping his whole life and promised me there was nothing out there to be afraid of. That night started out normal. We ate by the fire, talked until it burned down to embers, and crawled into the tent while the woods settled around us. The sounds of insects and distant animals blended together until it felt like background noise. I was almost asleep when I heard footsteps. At first, I thought it was my dad shifting beside me, but the sound came from outside the tent. Slow steps, circling us. I froze and listened. The footsteps stopped, then started again, crunching leaves just feet away from the thin fabric between us and whatever was out there. My dad whispered that it was probably a deer. I wanted to believe him. A few minutes later, something brushed against the side of the tent. Then came the scratching, long, slow drags against the fabric. My dad sat up. The scratching stopped, then started again on the other side of the tent. We stayed completely silent. Then we heard it. A soft giggle. Quiet and close enough that it felt like she was right next to us. A sound like that didn't belong in the deep woods. My dad did not say anything this time. He reached for the flashlight and turned it on, shining it against the tent wall. The giggling stopped instantly. The woods went so quiet it felt unnatural. That was when he told me to grab my shoes. We did not pack. We did not look around. We just ran for the truck with the flashlight shaking in his hand. We drove away without speaking, both of us staring straight ahead, like saying it out loud would make it worse. The next morning, we went back in daylight to get our things. The woods looked harmless again. Birds were chirping. Our tent was half collapsed. Our bags were open and spread out like someone had gone through them. Food wrappers were scattered, but nothing was taken. The strangest part was the tent. Deep scratches ran along the sides, right where we had heard them the night before. My dad packed everything up without a word. We never went camping there again. Sometimes when I think about that night, I wonder what would have happened if we had stayed a little longer.